7A Western Regional Champion, the Vikings of North Mecklenburg High School, Coach Jennifer Baker. Coach Baker, if you would be so kind as to introduce the student athletes here with you, and then begin with an opening statement, please.
Okay. All the way down, number 11, Saran Newton. Number 30, Lenise Joseph. Number 23, Morgan Knox. And number 2, Stephanie Mobley. And you said opening statement? Man, we're just so excited to be here. Just years and years and years of hard work. All the Vikings before us out there, I say thank you, and I praise you for everything that you've poured back into the program and into these young ladies that we currently have. North Meck is a family, and it's built on tradition. Lenise just said it's been 40 years since North Meck women's basketball has been back to the state championship. Last time was in '86 when Andrea Stenson took the team in. So, man, we're just so excited to be here and to hopefully follow in her footsteps. We're going to put our best foot forward. But this was a great, great game. Lake Norman is an amazing team, and they've had our number for a long time. And this was just great to end up with them to go on to the state championship and to finally get over that hump.
Questions, please.
What's been the biggest development this year? Obviously, they knocked you out last year in the third round, and your team's just so much better this year. What's been the biggest central thing for you between last year and this year?
This group decided in August they wanted to focus on their team chemistry and work together and play as one and be on the same page and have the same goal. That was the biggest change in their mentality and what they did. We have a lot of returners coming back that put a lot of work in, and everybody who stepped in and came in a different role also bought into what everybody wanted. These young ladies sat down and had a talk with everybody, and like, this is what we want to accomplish and this is what we do. That's the biggest difference. Work ethic has always been there. Defense has always been in there. It's their mindset that they wanted to get this job done.
Coach, watching the game tonight, right off the bat, to me the defensive pressure you put on Lake Norman was intense. Just talk about the defensive side of the ball.
Man, we just wanted to pay it forward. We know that's what they've lived off of all year long. We knew that we could kind of give them a dose of their own medicine. We weren't going to back down today. And I asked them, I said, do you want to go get him, or are we going to contain? They said, no, Coach, let's go after him, see what happens. And I put it all in them. They told me how they wanted to play today, and I took my cues from them.
And then you turned them over 16 times in the first half.
Yes. Oh, wow, that's great. That was big. We wanted to win the turnover battle. We talked about being patient. We watched a lot of film. We saw how a lot of the other teams handled their pressure. I was very impressed with Cuthbertson. They handled their pressure very well in that first half, moved the ball, and just they weren't intimidated. And I told them that would be the best thing. There's an intimidation factor when you go up against the defending state champions and the pressure that they bring with 2, 3, 4, the people everywhere. So I'm very proud. I told them I would not get mad at them if they got a jump ball, if they held it, just as long as we didn't give it up for a layup or a 3.
To all the ladies there, in terms of, you're up 15 at half, I believe. What was the message at halftime?
Keep the energy going. Don't let them get back. Stay together as a team and just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going until the end. We're trying to get a ring, so yeah.
It was really like we got to finish the game how we started it. We don't like to give up at halftime. I think that's the downfall of some teams. Like you get up on them and then you let go at halftime. Ours is always, we're going to get up on them. We're going to continue to get up on them until that final buzzer rings because they never stop playing. So we can never stop playing. And we did that, and we came out with the victory.
But even us knowing that the type of team that they are, we knew that they were going to come at halftime even harder. So that means that we got to go harder. So that was just kind of the mentality with that.
Morgan, you drew Kelsey around a bunch. Was that by design? And obviously you seemed to bother her some.
That's my goal as a player. I mean, that was my job. I got on the court. I know the type of player she is. I played against her many of times. So me guarding her, I know that she can get in her feelings a lot. So I made sure to kind of push the button, see what she do. And, yeah, we got that.
And Stephanie, as the point guard, what was your mentality coming into knowing your position, they're going to come at the most? I mean, obviously, it was a collective to help break the press, but as the point guard, you're kind of the leader of that. How did you accept that challenge?
Honestly, just mentally handle it. It's my job. It's what I'm expected to do. Game in and game out, nothing new. I mean, people have been throwing 2 and 3. My job is just to help orchestrate my team because I do have them, so I do need to use them. And everybody did an amazing job stepping up, going where I told them to go, working with me, staying moving, being strong with the ball. And back to what Coach was saying, nobody was intimidated. Because at the end of the day, we're all basketball players, and that's all it is.
What's your name? I'm sorry to lead it in.
Sarah.
Hey, so in terms of the offensive side of the ball, as intense as the defense was, the offense, fast breaks, a lot of points in the middle. Just talk about the offensive performance. Seems like y'all played fast.
Yeah, I think we did a good job at finding the open person and not letting the pressure get to us.
Our big goal was to make sure that we got them in transition. We knew that we could get an extra pass, we needed to go ahead and attack. I told everybody to make sure that you didn't pull up and they felt the pressure of us attacking, because I felt when I saw a lot of the film, a lot of people settle for a lot of jump shots early, and that's how they build their lead, because they're really good rebounders. And I harped on that all week in practice. With us getting ready for them, they get a lot of second, third, fourth shots, and then the first couple of times we got one and we were done and out, and that's not going to work versus Lake Norman at all. They do a really good job around the boards. I told them that was going to be the difference in the game, and I got a little advice from my counterpart. And hey, you got to listen to the winningest coach in Mecklenburg County. He said, if you've never been here before, there's a couple things you got to know. I was like, Coach, what's some advice? He said, by this time, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody's place. It's going to come down to who can handle the pressure, who turns over the ball the least, who rebounds, who makes free throws. I said, well, Coach, you just made it simple. He's like, it's that simple. I said, okay. I communicated that to them in our walkthrough this morning, and they were like, okay, Coach, you just made it simple for us. And I said, well, let's go out and play basketball. That's the easiest thing that we can do right now.
Is anybody, obviously a big crowd tonight, North Meck travels well, and it didn't hurt that you have male counterparts playing right
Correct.
after. How impactful was the crowd tonight, and how excited are y'all to be able to go and watch the rest of the guys' game?
We're excited. Our guys are our biggest supporters, and we're their biggest supporters as well. They were really upset that we weren't with them when we went to Marvin Ridge, so they actually stayed in the gym until we got home. And that was the greatest feeling coming off the bus. Every single guy from the team dapped us up as we came in, gave us a hug, and it was just like, we're so happy for you. They're like, our guys are genuinely happy for everybody on our team and the success of our program. And we we were right there at their state playoffs last year, and I said, y'all, we need to set a goal. We need to be here. And y'all, we going. We going.
And Coach, you're a North Meck grad, correct?
No, I'm originally from Connecticut, but I grew up in Indiana.
How many years? I know you're 18 years as a coach. Is that all the years you've been at North Meck?
I've been at North for 18, but I've been coaching in North Carolina for 25.
Okay.
Yep. I did 3 years over at A.L. Brown under Doug Wilson. I was his assistant. And then I took over for Gary Richmond at Vance.
Right, okay.
And then I moved over to North.
Okay.
And
Then
been there ever
you're
since.
currently the AD right now.
Yes.
Which means you just a crowd control all the time.
Oh, no. it's I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot on both sides. So being the coach, being in the AD role, getting to know all the media and everybody, and just seeing how different things work and how everything goes. It's been a great experience.
Lenise, Coach mentioned that you were the one saying that it's been 40 years. What is this, program, this school, the fact that you guys are the ones to get back to this point, what does that mean to you?
I mean, I love to keep track with times. I like to keep track with records, everything about our school. I just want to break it so bad. So just knowing that it's been 40 years. It's just a great accomplishment. I finally got the team that wants to do it with me together. I can help them, but they can also take over. It's just an amazing feeling to have. It's not like we have to have a starting five that stays in the whole game and we can't do anything on the bench. It's like we go 12 deep and we can move on. We can beat any team, and I'm just so like proud of my team. I'm proud of my point guard. I'm proud of Morgan, Saran, all my team, because I mean they said they wanted to do it with me, and then we got it done. And it's like you hear so much and it's like we got disrespected. Nobody really believed in us other than the people inside North. So it's like when you carry that on your back, you know the target's there no matter if we ain't even win the States last year and people still wanted to come at us. So it was just like feeling that and then coming in our games like it didn't matter and just doing what we had to do for us. It's amazing, and I love my team so much, and we're going to the state championship like we plan to go.
And obviously, Andrea's jersey is hanging in the round. Have any of y'all met her before?
Yes,
we met her multiple
Oh
times.
yeah, she comes back. She's
Okay.
a great supporter.
I know I've seen her at Hornets games. And
Yep.
Her jersey's at the.
Oh
Peckham
yeah,
Center.
she comes
Yeah.
back. She said before we tear the school down, I need to give her one of the rims, and she wants a locker and a piece of the floor.
Yeah,
She
okay.
wants a whole Viking section. So Andrea Sensen
She's very
is
loyal.
a
yeah.
North Meck legend, and she pours back into this program.
Yeah.
Anything else? Thank you and congratulations.
Thank
to North
you.
Meck. Thank you guys.
Good job, guys.